Okay, disclaimer. Before I get started on this message, this is not for athletes, whether you're a bodybuilder, powerlifter, strongman, I just named off literally all the things that I've done. Any sport whatsoever that has to do with the time that you need to eat according to your training schedule. This is not for you. This is also not for any other health issues that your doctor has said this time is when you need to eat, blah, blah, blah. That has nothing to do with disordered eating, and it's on another spectrum of physical health related issues. Okay, now that's over. This message is for the people, the ones who have dealt with obsessive exercise, the ones who have dealt with any disordered eating when it comes to correlating food with exercise. Okay, so for years and years and years, we have been told that exercise has something to do with food, or food has something to do with exercise. Okay, so here's a sentence. For example, I ate pasta last night, okay? I ate pasta last night, which means that I need to do more in the gym. Or I ate pasta last night, which means I need to do more cardio in the gym to balance it out. I ate ice cream last night, which means I need to lift whatever weight tomorrow. Those two things are not supposed to be correlated to each other. You are able to eat a certain type of food without having the mentality of working it off later. That's a healthy mindset when it comes to food and exercise. Okay, so if we are in a state of always having to work something off, we are in a state of anxiety and a state of scarcity all the time. So I remember when I would eat years ago, when I would eat donuts. I love donuts. So I would binge on donuts, and my mindset would go to, oh, I gotta deadlift tomorrow. Oh, I gotta do a big weight tomorrow. Oh, I gotta squat tomorrow. I gotta pull something big tomorrow so I can use the calories I ate from those donuts. That is not supposed to be correlated to one another. So if I did not end up pulling this, meaning if I didn't deadlift this certain amount of weight, or I didn't squat this certain amount of weight, or I didn't lift heavy, I would feel like those calories did not serve me at all. So the disordered part in this is knowing, and the whole time eating the donuts, my mindset was, I'm going to use it in the gym and I'm going to burn those calories off while lifting. And if I didn't do that, I felt guilty and I felt bad and I felt shameful that I didn't end up using those calories. That's where the disorder and that's where the obsessiveness comes in, okay? And knowing that now reminds me of how many things that I missed while I was going through this eating disorder frenzy of multiple years at a time, because I didn't care who I was eating the donuts with. I didn't care if somebody was nice and, bought them for me because I love donuts. Like, they genuinely thought I wanted, a treat, so they did that. Because all I cared about was burning all of the unneeded calories that I had eaten the day before. So here's another example of a self-sabotage sentence when it comes to exercise and food. When you self-destruct, when you allow yourself to eat something, and I always say an ice cream cone because my thing was always the sweet thing to eat. So I always relate back to like froyo. So I would eat some frozen yogurt and then self-sabotage and self-destruct in the gym the day after. Or here's another example, holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving. Being a personal trainer, I heard over and over, well, I ate so much and I had to balance it out in the gym, or I ate so much so I have to work it all off. No. That's not, and I'm angry at the health and wellness industry that they've made it a thing. And it hurts me to know that more people are dealing with this concept because it's not true. If you look up the definition of exercise in the dictionary, it literally has nothing to do with caloric intake. So why in the hell are we correlating these two things together? It's obsessive, it's self-destructive, and it's just a self-sabotaging mechanism. It really, really is, and it kills my heart to know that women are still dealing with this mentality. So I'm here to tell you that this is a lie. That this is 100% a lie. You can have a meal, either nutrition-based or soul-based, right? You can have this meal with your family, with yourself, with your friends, with your dog, whatever. You can have this meal and then wake up the next morning and go for a walk, do some sort of movement for you without having to think about the meal that you had the night or the day before, or even, for the love of God, the week before. They're two separate things. Eat and move on. Train and move on. Okay? Eat and go about your day. That is all. That's the truth. There is no truth. It's a limiting belief correlating food and exercise. The sabotage, the self-destruction, the shame, the guilt, all of that is a lie. And it's my job to tell you that.